When we left Boston Children's, the only wish Tyler had was that we would never make him leave home again. Tyler really needed around 24-hour care, and it was taking sort of a toll on our family and us. And we were no longer his sister, his mother, his father. We were his caretakers. But then I also went into this mode of, I'm gonna be the mom. That changes his path. And same with Steve, my husband. We just didn't believe it, you know? So we're like, we're gonna fight this, and we're gonna do everything we possibly could to keep Tyler alive. He was just the easiest baby. He was never fussy, slept through the night right when we brought him home. I had this intuition pretty early on, maybe when he was around 1 year old. Tyler had missed some milestones at that point, and he was always just a child that sort of sat back and observed everyone else. He wasn't very active in his movement.
I think I started noticing when he had started having these tics. It's like he whistled constantly and he would tip his chair back. I think that's when I realized that something wasn't right, and I knew that he was struggling.
Right away, they diagnosed him with cerebral palsy, but it was a unique form. It was called CP ataxia. From there, they sent us to Boston Children's, where Tyler was monitored over the course of several years. With rare diseases, there's no timeline, there's no progression chart on how the rest of his life will go. So we were optimistic that we had a lot more time than we actually did.
I guess it was before my freshman year. So it was a lot because I was dealing with a lot going into high school. It was just confusing because I didn't know how to deal with it. My friends didn't understand, and it was just, I didn't want to believe it. I didn't think it was ever gonna happen.
The last year of Tyler's life, he lived at Boston Children's. We knew we had to make a decision. Either you place Tyler in a facility where he would be cared for 24 hours, or you bring him home. You know, I fought so hard and so long to keep Tyler alive. And so when you hear the word hospice, it's a big scary word. And so while it's this big scary word to make as a parent of a young adult to enter hospice, it was the best decision I think we as a family ever made. The first time I came here with one of my best friends for a tour. And so when I came, I was like, this is amazing and such a beautiful place. And I found comfort just being here. And so we went back and we talked to Tyler about the center. We had showed him some videos. We explained why we were going to come and why it was so important. And so I've never seen Tyler just be like, okay. Here they create this environment that is so comforting and loving and special. Tyler's a big WWE fan, and one of the volunteers is really handy. And so he redid the room and hung up all of Tyler's favorite WWE stuff. So yes. It was very comforting for Tyler. So by the time he got here, the room was already set up. Stephanie McMahon, who is Vince McMahon's daughter, she made it so that Tyler almost had 2 wishes.
Hey Tyler, it's Stephanie McMahon from WWE. It's been way too long since I last saw you, and I just wanted to wish you a happy Valentine's Day. I hope you have a wonderful day, and just to let you know that myself and all of your WWE superstars are thinking about you.
I remember, I think I came probably the next day, or I could tell that he felt safe here and he felt comfortable.
It was hard over those 2 weeks to watch people say goodbye over and over and over again. It was just so beautiful. He was just so loved, and for me, seeing that love will always be my fondest memory of hospice.